Your encouragement for the weekend. Happy Friday, everybody. We are starting a new segment here at Restore Online on our YouTube channel called Encouragement for Your Weekend, because I don't know about you, but the weekend tends to be my favorite part. It's pretty busy at times. Sometimes it's not busy. Sometimes it's really scripted. Sometimes it's unscripted. Sometimes it goes perfectly well. Sometimes I get into trouble. If you're anything like me, you could use some encouragement for your weekend. So here's your encouragement for the weekend. Don't let the toxicity of other people pull you down and ruin your witness. What I mean by that is we normally go into the weekend with really high hopes of joy and relaxing. But sooner or later, someone's gonna come along and just say some ignorant stuff that's gonna irk you, that's gonna gaslight you a little bit, that's gonna pull you into their toxic conversations. You know what I'm talking about, like on social media, for example. Maybe you share how your weekend is going, and so you post a picture of some food, or maybe a selfie that you're taking on a walk, or maybe you're just sharing some positive stuff. And then lo and behold, an individual comes along who's incredibly negative and just starts trolling you in the comments, starts gaslighting you, and saying stuff designed specifically to set you off and ruin your day. Or maybe it's in real life and you are just cruising through the city and some jerk cuts you off and then starts brake checking you for no good reason. You did nothing to this person and it is just ruining your day. Or maybe you're eating with friends and you start having really poor customer service after you've worked all week long and you're paying good money to hang out with friends, and maybe it's the waiter or maybe your food just is not up to par. Again, the encouragement for the weekend: don't let the toxicity of other people pull you down or ruin your witness. See, I love the way the Bible says it in Colossians chapter 4, verses 5. It says this: let your conversations be gracious and attractive, so that you will have the right response for everyone. So how do we have gracious and attractive conversations this week? Let me just give you 3 simple options you can put into place. Number 1, we don't control other people, but we control ourselves. There's a myth out there that people can ruin our day, but the reality is that we are in control of how we respond. There's gonna be people all throughout your weekend that do something, say something, sometimes intentional, sometimes unintentionally, that could really have an impact on your day. But you and me, we can control how we feel. We can control how we respond. Sometimes we just need to walk away from the situation. Sometimes we need to choose to be gracious and choose to do the more mature thing. That's gonna help you have a great weekend. And number 2, not every person needs a response. This is specifically for my friends who are on social media and you're scrolling, you're having a good day, and then all of a sudden you see a post that is just awful. Okay, you disagree with it. You don't even just disagree with it. You think that it is against humanity itself and you feel compelled to respond. Guess what? You don't need to respond to every single thing on the internet. Likewise, when you post something and someone goes in your comments, you don't have to respond to every person who leaves a comment. I promise your weekend will go significantly better if you pick and choose where you should engage your time, energy, and effort, and where to let it go. And the last thing, instead of arguing to be right, choose to offer grace. This weekend, you're probably gonna run across someone or some conversation where you know 100% factually they are wrong. But instead of leaning in and arguing with this person, maybe you choose to offer them some grace. Maybe you choose to build a little more relationship and see exactly what's going on under the hood with that individual. My friends, your encouragement for the weekend: don't let the toxicity of other people pull you down and ruin your witness. Instead, let your conversations be filled with grace and attractive. Friends, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. I hope we'll see you at Restore online or in person. Go in God's love and peace. We'll see you next week.